Hey everybody, it's me, Bay Ray. I'm at the Elite_Comics 11 Expo at St. John's University. Now, many years ago on Facebook, I met somebody. This is Charles. This is the first time we've met.
Over 11 years.
Over 11 years we've known each other, but this is the first time we met. We're going to be going comic book shopping, and we will show you what we got at the end of it. Check it out.
We're hoping to find some great opportunities, some great collectibles.
I'm hoping to find something
and it's
good.
a big turnout. Vincent D'Onofrio is here
Yeah,
today.
Vincent D'Onofrio is here. Like, it's a pretty good turnout. Yeah, check it out. No chance. Millie the model. Nope, that's not Millie the model. That's Millie the model. Psychoanalyst.
Now look at that.
That's nice.
Black Lightning. And that's not the Black Lightning you're thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Thunder. Ooh. Statues. Always been stuck with statues.
Look at that old Phantom lady. That's cool.
I hope they have.
Wow. An Atlas book. Amazing. First appearance of the Question.
Really nice high-grade copy.
It is. That is cool looking. That's a nice condition. Not very minimal spine rolls on that.
Yeah, it's missing a coupon though.
Oh, it is missing the
Not
the coupon.
There's not an MDS in that, but it's missing a coupon.
Spanish.
That is Brazilian.
Brazilian. Mary Marvel. That's insane.
Let me know if you guys want to see it.
That is cool.
Look at that. Look at that.
Squishy, 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 squishy. Oh, I was gonna say, what are these books? Makes you want to cry sometimes, though, man. Oh. Maybe I want to make a deal later. I might want that.
Can't help but look at beautiful books like this.
That is insane. Psych! Psych!
Psych! Lois Lane can do everything Superman can do. And actually in the comic books she does.
She does.
She is super, whatever you want.
Had the superpowers. Oh, Creed with the card. I haven't seen that one in a while. I might have to get that. 50 cents, I'll take that. Nope, that's the one I got. That's a good cover of Swamp Thing. That's a very cool cover. I like that. Did you hear about the new Archie crossover? Because they did Archie versus Punisher, meets Punisher, Archie and Kiss. Archie and Predator. Archie meets Jay and Silent Bob. And Kevin Smith is writing it.
Look, you guys suck. I'm telling you now. Hey, welcome to my neighborhood, baby. Welcome to my neighborhood.
Out of the nostalgia of it all.
But they're here, so.
Ultraman. Which way to go? So many ways to go. Don't know which way to go. Billy Tucci. Interesting. What do they have these priced as marked or?
Dennis, just keep your eye at the front.
$9.0, not bad.
It's got some Adam Hughes, some
Oh yeah,
Walt Simonson.
yeah, definitely. I can see that.
Justin Christian, Frank Jones,
Yeah.
Cal, David Mack, Milo Manara.
That is cool looking. Number 35. That's half off. I might get that. That's a cool looking cover. Might have to get that. Oh, I like that one.
See this one?
That's not handed up.
That's never been handed out. So you see
My daughter watched the new version.
Yeah.
She liked it. I'm like, it's really not the original.
Right.
Between the animation threw me off too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. That looks like Neil Adams. That is cool looking. First John Byrne on the book. That's very cool. Always love that cover. Might have to consider that one. I need a nice wall X-Men book again. Classic cover.
Let's do these. There's about 500 books there. What do you got on right? What do you got on So we're going to need to sell him about 15. That's the last time. We move him. Now we'll set on the price, but I think if we move him, it's going to be about 15. So let's see. That's my picture.
Cost of cover. Already got that one. Falcor.
I know, isn't it cute?
Falcor. I gotta put this down to play for a second.
The guy that does Valcor for me
Yeah.
had to get permission to do Valcor.
Really? That is cool.
Yeah.
First time I ever cried in a movie. Stupid horse.
Sometimes it doesn't tell you.
Wow.
That was like an issue with this, but it was people liked it to be more challenging.
Somebody put this in wrong.
So there's a lot of wandering.
The box moved. There we go. That's better.
Resident Evil 4, that was really early.
That is insane.
I love that.
He has a comment.
I-
I'm not in there because it's like a big
Damn.
box. There's only one in the front. Which one catches your eye?
Well, I collect the Fantastic Four,
Oh, yeah. This is
and the thing, that's a classic cover.
early.
Brilliant.
Important book. First costumes, you know.
Ooh! One can only wish.
Yeah, I mean,
As you can see, I'm a fan of the Fantastic Four.
high grade, it's
6.5, yeah.
And you can get them in like 2s and 3s. Or
Yeah.
grade, they're not-
Yeah, you got the... They take a little bit age into consideration when it comes to grading. See, normally, if like this is a great condition book
Yeah, for this.
that age.
Yeah, that's it.
Because if you put that in as like a newer book, that would end up being like a 4. Because the discoloration, unless that's a shadow, yeah, discoloration there, the pen.
But I mean, for what it is, I mean,
Yeah, oh yeah.
look at the spine.
The spine is so clean.
Yeah,
That is beautiful.
that's a nice one. Certain type of person appreciates this one, you know.
Oh yeah. It is. What are you asking on that one? I'm just out of pure curiosity.
5, yeah.
5 digits? I mean 4 digits or 3 digits?
Yeah, 5,000.
Big difference. If it was for 3 digits, I'd be like, shut up and take my money.
Yeah, I know. You forced me to take it, right? You have this one for 5.
Oh yeah, with the thing in the. Oh yeah. This is his. No, it's not his last.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, that's a second appearance of both of them.
Yeah.
So.
He's blind. You'd think somebody would have told him, listen, that costume.
They did.
Yeah, in this one, yeah.
This one's cool too because the Ramita are.
Oh, yeah. It's really popping. Okay, we're taking a lunch break. Let me show you what we got. So I got a grilled cheese sandwich with a burger inside. And this is Chuck.
Hi.
And look at the size of that damn burger.
It's a double bacon cheeseburger
Oh my gosh.
with Thousand Island dressing.
That is, I took a bite already. It's not gonna last long. Ooh. Ah, sets.
Sets, we got some blanks, we got hip hop variants,
Very cool.
we got kind of general, like, kind of
Random.
kind of books, nothing phenomenal, but you know,
Gotcha,
some
gotcha.
stuff in there. You know,
Cool.
basic, you know, $10 to $100 books.
Excellent.
And then if you're into Golden Age, we got a Golden Age consignment collection in. Which
Oh,
is-
very cool.
Which is this way.
Ah,
So,
very cool. You gonna get anything signed by D'Onofrio?
no, I was going to, but then I just last minute I couldn't find anything I really cared about to get signed. Like, I saw like a Full Metal Jacket poster that I really liked, but
Oh.
by the time I would get it, it would be too late. So.
Yeah, I'm here for family. I live in Indianapolis now,
Okay.
but I grew up here, and I was having because next weekend he's going to be in the Indianapolis con,
Okay.
and that's going on next week, and I am not going to make it on time. I was having a friend of mine put together a action figure. Now, how old are you?
I am almost 50.
Okay. Adventures in Babysitting.
Yes.
He was Thor/Dawson.
Was he really?
Remember Dawson's Garage? That was Vincent D'Onofrio.
I did not know that.
And before my wife met me, that is the only superhero that she ever knew. So then she met me real quick. But I wanted to tell him that story if he was doing a Q&A because like, I don't want to stand all online and do all that. So I was having a friend of mine design a figure so he could sign it. And it would have had like the sledgehammer, the hard hat, and just make an actual figure. But he did not get it done in time. He would have for next week.
Yeah.
Did not get that.
I think the grade on the Captain America 106.57 is that 657?
Phil, correct me if I'm wrong. The lettering is different for each one, right? Or the color of the letters are different in each one? The background.
The first print was and the second print was like black and gold and second print.
No coupon. No coupon. I'm like, $20. I need that, but I'm not spending that. Oh. Top dog. Uh-oh. Somebody dropped something. Huh?
High grade newsstand.
Yeah.
Unless he doesn't high grade newsstand very often. Picks up a whole bunch of them.
That's turning into quite the niche,
Yeah.
is the newsstand variants. Well, if you have your favorite character, you want to get every version of that book.
It's called, everybody likes different things. But like I like pedigree books. I like.
It's the 37.
How you doing? Wow. That is cool. The Holy Grails, you know?
Yeah. It'll all be up for auction April 22nd.
Holy hopping snot in a 4.0. That's going to take $1 million easily. Didn't one that the was it? No, that was Action Comics was a 9.0 that sold for $4 million. This is going to go easily for $1 million. That's insane. Makes sense to put it in the glass case.
How much for the Batman Robin? The greens?
It's a facsimile. It's not a facsimile. It's a reprint. It's signed by Neil Adams. 150.
You can't miss his signature.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Show you these. We have the promotional edition, collector's edition from Zelda. They're not for resale. We have this one for $75. There goes the Mario Kart Double Dash we asked for earlier. This is $60.
Yep. That's a good one.
Harvest Moons, we have these for $25 each. So you have A Wonderful Life and Magical Melody. Tales of Symphonia, we have this one for $60. This is one of the biggest ones that a lot of people are asking about. This is the special bonus disc you would get if you bought Pokemon Coliseum.
Oh, cool.
In order to actually download Jirachi. This is really sought after. And yeah, I mean, it's not for resale. We have this one for $200 right now. And of course, one of the biggest sellers, the Twilight Princess on GameCube. Looks really good. Yeah, we have this one for $110. There we go.
Really cool.
And Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. We don't have a card for it. Someone gave us a card. They gave us this. Just to have it. Yeah.
No problem. I appreciate that. Have a good one.
Have something in common with Steve, yeah?
En español. No, French. That is cool. All right, that was the Elite _ Comics 11 Expo. Had a great time. It wasn't too big, wasn't too small. It was just right. So we had some great books there. Vincent D'Onofrio was there. You saw they chased me away with the camera like, yeah, don't tape him. What are you gonna do? Anyway, so let me show you some of the cool things I got. First thing I got, because I was part of the press, I've got the Elite _ Comics Expo bag with our buddies at Kyle Comics. Very cool. I found, let's see, we didn't find it. I got this poster, which is a numbered, number 496 out of 2500. Of Loki and Magneto, very Thomas Hiddleston kind of look there. I also got a poster from the upcoming Novocaine movie. It kind of, oh shoot, what was the name of that game? A board game where you zap him and his nose lights up. I'm totally pulling a senior moment and blank on this one. If you can mention in the comments, what game am I thinking of? So, cool poster from Novocaine. An ice pack. You put this in the freezer, and and then what else? And they also gave free complimentary masks. This is way too big, makes my ears stick out, but still very necessary in today's world. I also found a roll of money from Novocaine. It's a stress ball of money. So let's talk about the things that I went there for in the first place. Some comic books. First thing I picked up was some Creed. Can you take me high? No, I ain't doing it. Sorry. I tried. I thought about it. Anyway, Creed #2, which is the second appearance of the character Creed, drawn and written by Trent Kanuga. And this is Kiss My Asterisk variant cover, and this was that was number 2. This is number 3, which is still sealed in the poly bag with a trading card in the back. I thought that was pretty cool. I remember him back in the 90s. He was a lot of fun, and I loved his artwork. I always did. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Comic books is one of the only types of collecting where you can judge a book by its cover. This is Batman. What number is this? Detective Comics number 985. I just saw this cover and I'm like, oh, that is dope. Just love that cover. And, you know, I don't know what the story is, but I just fell in love with the cover with all the bats in the background. Now, back in the 90s, everybody decided, I'm going to get into self-publishing. Now, Lightning Comic Books had a whole run of comics. I don't think they got higher than like 12 on a few books, but this was their first book. This is Purge. Or Purg, I'm pretty sure it's Purge. Number 1, first appearance of the character, and that's a glow-in-the-dark cover. I ain't gonna do that right now, but here it is. And then Judgment Day, they had several of these. There was a gold one, a blue one. They were trying to do their own variant. So I got a stack of the Judgment Days, like number 1, 2. Let me just go through them all. This is number 2, still sealed with that Purge trading card inside. And I'll just zip through these. Number 3, Mr. Herculoid right there. Number 4, kind of looks like Wet Works. Number 5 and number 6. I picked all of these up to find out they have 8 issues. So now I got to go digging God knows where to try to find the rest of these so I can read them again, because I don't think they ever made trade paperbacks out of them. I also got number 1 of 2, Ghost and Hellboy, drawn by Mike Magnola. Fantastic Four, number 35. This, I believe, was a 1 in 50 variant. Really cool cover. He had 14 on it. I believe I got this for 6. Included was Dark Web, Mary Jane, and Black Cat, number 1, with a J. Scott Campbell cover. Not really worth anything, just some amazing J. Scott Campbell artwork. Now let's get started looking at some of the cooler books. So I got this very cool detective, number 501. Very cool looking cover. This was the first appearance of Julia Pennyworth, Alfred's daughter. Apparently he had a relationship a long time ago, and this is the fruits of their... So I also got the Secret Society of Supervillains, number 12. I'm trying to finish this run. Is it in the best condition? Not even remotely. I'd put like a 4 on this. I think I put a 4 on this in the condition, but it's just something to fill so I could get them all. And this is number 14 to go along with that in the collection. I grabbed this Mask number 1. I'm like, woohoo, $1? I'll take that. This is the ongoing series. This is not the first appearance of Mask, but it is volume 2, so it's still only worth a couple bucks, but still a great book to have in the collection. I also cannot turn down a good-looking Thing book, Marvel 2-in-1, number 75? 74. 75 is the one with the Avengers, but newsstand copy, great condition. I'm going to see what the condition of mine is at home, and I'll either upgrade it or just keep it if I have the newsstand versus the regular direct. I also have a copy of Super Friends number 35, very cool looking cover. I also found some Moon Knights. This is number 2, Fist of Khonshu, number 2. This is the first appearance of Dr. Harrow, who was played by Ethan Hawke in the Moon Knight TV show, and that's number 3. Nothing significant, just a really cool Moon Knight cover to go with the other one. I grabbed another Fantastic Four book. Just on the cover alone, seeing T'Challa there, that was really cool. This has the origin of Wakanda in it, and Bashenga, the second Black Panther. Really cool looking. I didn't even know there was a second Black Panther outside of Shuri. I got FF number 19. This is the first appearance of Ornio. Ornio? I think that's how you pronounce it. The genius daughter of a Wakandan engineer, genius engineer. So that is really cool. Grab that. And I love crossovers, intercompany crossovers. This was the first crossover of like 3 or 4 of Batman and Judge Dredd, Judgment on Gotham. I also grabbed this for my daughter. She is trying to finish the entire line of Starstruck. In case you didn't know, on Dropout TV, it's an app you could get. If you love D&D, what used to be College Humor is now Dropout TV. It is fun. They are improv actors, and they play D&D, and they did one of a Starstruck Odyssey, where in the universe of Starstruck, they play D&D characters in that. And it was a lot of fun, and they have a whole bunch of other good stuff there, like Actually. But this is written by Elaine Lee, who is the mother of the GM, the Game Master of Dropout TV and Dimension 20. So that is his mom with Michael Kaluta artwork, and he is awesome. He is probably, to me, one of the best comic book artists that have ever lived. So Starstruck number 1 for my daughter. She's going to love that. I had to grab this book. It's a key, minor key. I'd say it's a key, but in the condition it's in, it is way better than what it got graded at, I have Batman number 213 at an 8.5. I'm going to be putting this on the wall behind me when I get home. This is the origin of Robin. It also has the origin of Clayface, the origin of Alfred, and the man behind the Red Hood, which we all know. It's an 8.5. There is a little tiny color break right there, which you can barely see, and that's the only thing keeping this from a 9. But I tell you what, you really gotta really squint to see it. And I tell you what, if that little crack wasn't there, this easily could have been a 9.2 or higher in condition. This is an amazing book. I've had my eye on this for a while just because I loved the cover. I love this book. It is going on my wall in my personal collection. I cannot wait home. Cannot wait home? I cannot wait to get home to put it up. I love this cover and I will treasure it forever. I'm sorry it's been taking me so long to do some episodes, but you know, I've been here in New York since January, and it's now heading up halfway through March and heading into April. And April, I should be home, and I should be doing more episodes on a regular. It's just that I've been here doing family business and family stuff, so that's been taking a lot of my time, but I just couldn't pass up going to conventions and comic book shops. So this is probably going to be my last episode until I get back home to Indiana. So I also want to remind people that I have a contest going on. If you subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and then go to my YouTube page, my Instagram page, and go to Bay Rays Comics, and I have it written right there. Go there, subscribe, send me a message, say hi, and you will be entered to win a Amazing Spider-Man 266 first appearance of Silver Sable and Wild Pack. And I believe, yeah, it's a newsstand copy. So if you want to win this, as soon as we get to 500, I am going to have a live video where everybody could watch and someone could win that Amazing Spider-Man. I'm also going to have a first, second, third, fourth, and fifth prize, which are going to have amazing books in them as well. So don't miss out. Like, comment, subscribe, and then go to my Instagram and follow me there and comment, and you too could be entered. I think I only got like 20, 30 people in the contest, and that's pretty good odds, all things considered. And I'm looking forward to talking to all of you on Instagram. Now, remember, go out and find comic books wherever. Go to comic book conventions like I just did. Go to garage sales, flea markets, wherever you could find comic books, antique stores, anywhere. But you know where you can find your comics? You can find them at your local comic book store. Support your local comic book store. They have what you're looking for. And also, remember, reading comic books is still reading. Later, y'all.